Jimmy, what the hell did you do? Because I love me on me. I can't stand myself.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah. Perfect Plex Radio. We about to go live on him. Mike Knoxxx. That's with 3 X's because he's hardcore. Are y'all ready? We about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go! At the money, now you're wrong. What you getting in? Perfect Plex Radio, got them listening. Mike Knoxxx, from Cena to The Rock, or whatever wrestler is hot. News and interviews, this a one-stop shop. Matter of fact, let me give you more choices. You can call in and be the voice with the voiceless. So what you waiting on? Let's get it cracking. Let's talk wrestling, that's enough rapping. Perfect Plex Radio. Simply, we about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go!
Happy birthday to your boy. Welcome back, everybody, to the Mike Knoxxx Show. Unplugged Review Entertainment presents your SummerSlam review show. It is my birthday, so I'm turned up. Shit, I'm always turned up on 80. Now I'm turned up on 180. Welcome to the program. I am your tribal chief of staff, the birthday boy himself, Mike Knoxxx, and I'm joined by the other half of this alpha and omega of this record debate shit. My man, the Z is silent. What's going on, Dice Man?
Just waking up. Had to eat some leftover tacos from yesterday. Got me a Corona. I'm feeling just like everybody else in around the IWC. I'm a little pissed off. Well, so, Scotty, I see you down there. Let me talk to you.
Yeah. Let's talk about that pistovity momentarily. But as you grab Big Tiff in the chat, I'm going to grab one of my slammies because I'm an award-winning motherfucker. Listen, people, today we are going to discuss SummerSlam. So like everybody already know, comment below. Let us know how you felt about this event last night because, woo, I want to say something that I'm going to say it. I literally said it yesterday on yesterday's show, the Cody Rhodes show. If y'all guys did not get a chance to check out this review show we did on Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare Becoming Cody Rhodes, make sure you check it out. I said, man, I'm sure getting tired of people saying, well, I called that, right? But weeks ago, and I'm going to be real, in a non-real way, I said, watch the WWE have some shit where Jimmy turns on Jay. And sure enough, that shit happened. I got the world kind of peed off. So real fast, let me tell you, these were the picks that I had going into SummerSlam, DJ. I said, who was going to be a big return? Thank you, guys. I said, who's going to have a big return right there? And that's like, who's coming back? It's SummerSlam. Is it going to be Carlito? You know, my dumb ass. It's going to be The Rock, right? Tribal Combat. It got to be old Donawani family.
It's got to be the
wrong.
All the seats is empty up front.
They were, bro. That's not fair. They were. They set us up for failure. Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton. Absolutely none of that. We got Omos.
And King Coda.
King Coda.
Okay, I was happy about King Coda, though. I was happy about King Coda.
Tory way, though. Not even in a wrestling way. She still ain't hurt. She's still hurt.
I mean, she out there doing she out there doing her squats and stuff, so she might be really close to coming back. She put a little bit of weight. She put a little bit of weight on the knees.
To be 101 to go to 104. That's okay. Listen, the Battle Royal took place. I said this battle was made all for Slim Jim. Yeah, if you don't like it, there it is. I called it a while ago because everybody else called it the winner of this match. Yeah! That man right there, LA Knight. Go talk about his punk ass. Then we all talk about Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. I called Shayna Baszler. I called Asuka. I was wrong. Like a mofo. It was Bianca Belair. My daughter ran out of here screaming. You heard her last night. Then minutes later, trying to hear screaming again. We'll talk about that as well. Then I had Gunther. I had Logan Paul. Who, listen, ESPN's list of top 10 under 30, I think is fugazi. However, if you are not a fan of Logan Paul by now, you never will be. And I'm not saying a fan of his character necessarily, but to continue that bullshit about Is he good for wrestling? Can he be good for wrestling? It's sickening.
The man is an athlete.
How athletic this kid is. Okay. And Logan Paul is well advertised, in my opinion. Seth freaking Rollins defeated Finn Balor by some bullshit. Moving on. Brock Lesnar loses to Cody Rhodes, and we all know the Tribal Chief was going to win. Duh. Who thought that was going to be the other way around? Idiots. My apologies, sir.
I was really heartbroken. We'll get into that, but let's go ahead and start it off. I was so damn mad. I didn't even go to bed till like 6 a.m. I'm not really? Gonna lie to you. I didn't go to bed till that because of that.
You saw my Xbox win. You heard the thing say boop. The game left the party, right? So you know what happened with me. All right. So your winners and still your champions here. Your Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, Seth freaking Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins. I'm just going to say this, DJ, and I have the right to say it because it's the Mike Knoxxx show. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of them making him lose to Finn Balor. I'm not actually tired of Seth Rollins. I'm tired of Finn Balor losing to Seth Rollins. That's what I'm tired of, okay? We also have, like I said, winner and new WWE Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. And then we have a new WWE Women's Champion, Io Sky, as she cashed in her Money in the Bank last night. You did predict someone going to cash in. We didn't think it was going to be her, right? Just didn't think it was going to be her. Winners, Cody Rhodes, Logan Paul, as we said. Look at it. So far, all I lost was one match. I'm just saying. And we got Gunther. And that guy. Let me talk to you. I'm sorry. Before the pay-per-view the PLE yesterday, Dice, they said rumors broke all around the world. The wrestling world went crazy as I continue to teach you for all these damn years. This is what episode, this is season 14, episode 99999, that I've told you, hashtag death to dirt sheets, that LA Knight is the #1 merchandise seller in the WWE. Then I had some moron also comment underneath that, listen, this moron said, well, that's not the first time Roman Reigns has been dethroned as merch seller.
Where's the proof? We don't believe you. You need more people.
Guys, where did he get this information from?
I don't know.
I'm just curious.
Because they don't even tell this on a conference call.
Did you Google who? Because you'll get 23 sites giving you 23 different people who are 1, 2, 3.
Let me hit this real quick. Go ahead. Keep going.
Okay. It's insane. Okay. So then moving on. Then my girl Shayna Baszler. Then I had some idiot. Remember, I told you this last night when we was watching the pay-per-view. I had some idiot say, what am I watching here? WWE or UFC? You dumbass wrestling fans. You don't listen to Mike Knoxxx because you're not intelligent. Okay. Then you would know that it was an MMA style match. Matter of fact, they even told you it was an MMA style match. What the fuck are you talking about, people? The internet, fans, I'm telling you, stay off the dirt weed. Okay? Stay off the dirt. Let's get to the matches, Dice. Logan Paul, being as athletic as he is, making fun of Braun Strowman here. This man showing his athletic prowess, doing his thing. Your thoughts, man, on this match, on this opening match?
It was everything that we thought it was going to be. It was a spot fest. It was oh my gosh, it was a wow. It was everything that you would want Ricochet to be doing. He displayed his ring prowess. This is nothing new to anybody who's been a fan of Prince Puma. This is we know what he can do.
Lucha Underground.
we know what he can do, but the fact that he got to open up something as big as SummerSlam, because he's just been in limbo. But I'm pretty sure he got paid a hefty paycheck for this.
Oh, absolutely.
You want one of the big four, and you're opening up the show, and you're facing a golden boy of Triple H. I'm pretty sure you got paid very hefty.
You talking about Ricochet?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got pretty hefty. He got paid pretty hefty.
Listen, go ahead.
But I mean, we wanted this since we saw them interact at the Royal Rumble. So it was a nice slow burn, and I think that they both Some of the segments leading up to it was a little questionable, but Ricochet's mic skills are improving, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm getting better. As your King Cody's on my screen right now, limping. Go ahead. I do see the 2 pounds she gained on her knees, though.
But no, in all seriousness, Logan Paul is a stud in the ring. Pause. He really can go. He's just a naturally gifted person in the ring.
Yeah.
Period. Well, and when it becomes that easy to somebody, it makes it look like they take it as a joke. But he's not. He clearly trains, but for him to do stuff that people have been training effortlessly for years, and he's done it for a few months, and he still makes it look easy. Now, some of his technique
it's almost 2 years now. It's been almost 2 years.
Yeah,
he's been training. But the thing is, you and I grew up watching wrestling, and we made him take personal wrestling training, right? But we knew how to properly take a bump or a DDT. We did these moves in our privacy of our mama's homes, right? So, sorry, mama, I put that hole through your wall, suplexing Carl. It's okay. But we knew when we saw this match, we was like, Brock normally opens if he's not closing. Oh, Jake Paul fights tonight. He has to get there to take on Jake Paul, and that's what happened. Overall, I thought the match was pretty good. I thought the finish was even good because it adds that layer to why did he have to use the brass knucks? Because he already has the powerful right hand, but he still used the brass knucks. You know what I mean? And I'm going to say this as well. Samantha Irvine's wardrobe choice was kind of, did you wear yellow on purpose? You're making people on the internet speculate that maybe, just maybe, Ricochet ain't really your man like that. I'm just saying, that's a joke. That's
get out of here. Stop that.
That was some dirt sheet shit. You know what I mean? She wore yellow for Logan Paul. I'm just saying. You know, that's how dumb they are. We got to give Logan a little bit of the best celebrity step in the ring. Willie. I've been ready to crown him that. Everybody was going to Bad Bunny. I think for other, when I talk about women in a certain way, I'm going to say about the same way and men in a certain way. Aesthetically pleasing, Logan Paul looks better in the ring than Bad Bunny. So that alone to me steps him above Bad Bunny. His physique. Right. His height. I'm watching his arm as he's holding his arm out on Monday to ask for the pound promo. And I'm like, he has some long ass arms. You know what I mean? Like Logan Paul's not a small guy. Okay. So I think he is the best celebrity to step into the wrestling ring. That's just me. Your thoughts on that?
Did he really show up in his gear? I was looking for him and I didn't know he still has WWE.
We talked about it. I said, yo, he probably take a shower on the private jets, what we said. Right? Yeah. No, I saw him come in the arena literally with the same outfit on he wrestled in. The men did not take a shower. Okay. He probably sprayed on some bod or some body axe. You know, him, he got some prime spray.
Some pot spray.
Yeah, some prime spray or something. But that was that match. And then we did get to Brock versus Cody. And this match to me was produced differently than I've seen any Brock Lesnar match. I didn't expect this match to be this way. A lot of people kept saying, oh, the third time so fast. That, you know, they were didn't want to kind of see it. So I appreciate whoever, mapped this match out. Maybe Cody did it. You know what I mean? We do know they respect his producership backstage. So to have the repeated Brock trying to get him counted out, I thought was pretty good. I actually enjoyed this match an awful lot. And then this surprised the hell out of not just me, but everybody I can see associated in the wrestling business. Brock shaking his hand and giving him that rub. Your thoughts on this match?
In matches like this where it's a trifecta and we already know somebody like Brock is a part-timer, you kind of never expect Brock to beat him. However, this match for me showed that Brock is beginning to have some sort of weakness. Right? Like think about the people that he's dominated, right? And then he goes against Cody Rhodes, and for some reason Cody's got his number. How come Orton couldn't have his number?
Because I was waiting for some personal executive consulting bullshit to come out your mouth.
You know it was coming. How come Orton couldn't have his number? He had to bust him open.
You know why Orton ain't got his number? You know the real reason, don't you? Because his father, Cowboy Bob Orton, wasn't as good as the American Dream. Dustin Rhodes, daddy. That's why. It's the father's thing. His dad sucked. Orton's dad sucked. Point blank, anybody tells
His dad was some ass.
He was some grade A ass. I ain't talking about the conference. Matter of fact, he was stinky ass. He was like that stinky ass from back in the Freaknik. Y'all know your mom was on them DVDs and your daddy. Y'all nasty. Okay. But Cody Rhodes wins this match. Oh, my kids. Listen, I love watching wrestling with my children. I'm just gonna say that right here. Then we got the Battle Royale. See, I'm gonna make sure I say things weird like documentary. I'm gonna say Battle Royale. All right, that's French for like a court. What they say in Pulp Fiction. I don't
think we've ever seen Brock give anybody respect. I mean, I seriously don't remember.
I think I've seen it. I'm trying to remember. It was somebody else I seen him do it with. It was somebody.
Zach Gallen.
Threw that man down the stairs with one leg. That was funny. Okay. The participants in this match was all laid out. We're thinking what's going to be a surprise. And then we got the Nigerian Nightmare. Oh my.
Nigerian Nightmare.
We got the Nigerian Nightmare, Omos, in the ring. And believe it or not, even though my kids even were like, what? Really? Nice outfit, though. I was happy to see Omos. Now, when you saw him, Dice, tell them off air what you said you thought was going to happen when you saw Omos.
Okay, so in my mind, I was selfishly
Royale with cheese. Yep.
I was selfishly aiming for Omos to almost get it, and the Street Profits will come and clear the ring and help Omos win so that he could be a part of the new Hurt Business. That's what I wanted.
You mean the Almighty Prophets?
The Almighty Prophets. That's what I wanted. However, we didn't get that. We got let me talk to you.
Are we there yet?
And then he threw out. And then Karrion Kross. I'm so tired of Karrion Kross. Fire him again. Why is he here? Fire him. I'm so tired of him.
Likes his wife. What do you mean?
Everybody likes his wife.
He's there. I'm going to say it again. Shout out to the Fire and Ice podcast and my brothers over there. But my man Phil told me a long time ago, why you think the girls are out there? To keep the boys busy in the and that's his wife, right? So they want her. I'm telling you, it's this indie kid. His girl's way cuter looking than he is. She'll get a job before him. If he's smart, he better bring her in the wrestling business with him. So I'm going to say to it. Because she would get the job and that's how he'd get put on. I'm just saying that's how they do it. But let me talk to you about that guy right there. Mr. LA Knight. People, I'm sorry. I am. I want to like this guy. I do, DJ.
Hold up. You was definitely on the
I was
Knight train.
Yeah.
You were on the train. I am not. Still, I am not. I like to say his stuff. I like to say his stuff, but I'm not on the train. Because again, everybody in the chat, all y'all that's with this LA Knight, can you please tell me meaningful match that he's had in the ring since coming to the main roster? Give me a good match that you've seen of LA Knight that he's been on the main roster and you say, damn, he's good in the ring. I've not seen one yet. Yeah. But y'all going to tell me because he sells so many t-shirts, he outsells Roman Reigns, that this is the guy?
Some people will tell you, as I'm rewatching SummerSlam right now, that he has more. Hey, guys, sorry, you got to hold on. This is live. My daughter's FaceTiming me on my birthday while I'm live on air. Hey, baby girl. Thank you, baby. Yeah. I love you, too. All right. So, we counted yesterday. So, I want Chris Devin Consultant. I want my Kicks Are My Fix, nephew Corey from the Wrestling Marks of Excellence. I need Camden of the Bell Squad. Them to tell me what was the crowd shirt looking like, because to my knowledge, the yellow ones I thought were all LA Knight shirts, but they wasn't. Some of them were Logan Paul shirts. Then I saw some of the blue ones. They were his. But we all know the majority of WWE shirts are black. So, however, again, unless they showed all those new black shirts he has with the year on it, then I wouldn't know. The Rock wasn't the greatest wrestler in the world, but he's seen on one of the greatest because of his strong character work. True. Neither was HH. Neither was HH.
He was pretty. HH was a striker.
But Rock was a hell of a seller. To me, no one sold a Stone Cold Stunner like The Rock. No one.
Scott Hall. That boy stood back up and then got stunned again.
That was once on an occasion, though. The Rock got a bunch of times, right?
Rock was selling that stunner like Girl Scout cookies, boy.
A professional stunner is what he was. But y'all gonna make me sick. And I'm gonna end up like not liking LA Knight, yo. And I'm never the guy who goes the opposite way. Like, and I'm not gonna get on my bandwagon of some bullshit that Scotty gets on me about. Man, people could change their mind, Mike. Stop that. You can't do like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I ain't doing right, my bad. Come on, Mike. You can't stop that. What you talking about, man?
Hey, Scott.
What you talking about, B? You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying not to be that way.
It's just my gripe with this is everybody's. I've been a fan.
Yeah, that's the part that's
okay. So if I've been a fan since Eli Drake. Okay, so if you've been a fan since Eli Drake has been a character for 10 years. He couldn't get over in 10 years in a mediocre company in TNA. Let me talk to you. He's been saying let me talk to you for 8 years. You weren't saying that in TNA then. Every single time that this man is on a microphone, he has no substance. You know what his substance is on the microphone? Is insulting people. If he has to insult somebody, he has no purpose of being on the microphone. He has none.
MJF the same way, and that's how you feel about him too, to be fair.
Yep. Yes,
to be fair.
Right. And I think MJF
Piper was
trash
the same way
on the microphone.
So you're saying Piper has substance?
I think that MJF.
Think about the greatest talkers.
I think that Piper could bring you more substance. If you put LA Knight in the ring by himself, he doesn't have a feud, he doesn't have a gripe with anybody, and let him talk. Do you think that he can sway you to believe what he's saying?
Honestly, no.
That's
I'm gonna say this though. The thing with LA Knight, and my thing with him as far as the fans are concerned is all we typically hear. See, I use the word typically, right? I didn't want to say always. How great they wrestle is what you go with first, right?
For me personally, I like to see my wrestlers in the wrestling ring because I don't give a good dog damn about their character.
See, and the reason why wrestling business still exists today, the reason why it's as big as it is today is because characters matter. And without characters, there is no professional wrestling, or if you want to call it wrestling entertainment. Wherever you want to put that, plug in that plug nickel, which ain't worth a damn, it's all going to equal back to the same thing, that characters matter. Good guys, bad guys. Roman Reigns on the screen right now, walking in. It's a character that passes people where they are. It's not necessarily Roman's wrestling ability.
But his character
is good, but I see the cracks in the foundation. And we'll talk about him later on the Mike Knoxxx show, offside the review. I don't want to get my whole tangent on LA Knight because I stay there. Okay, I stay there because y'all are making me not be a fan. But he won the Battle Royal. Wherever you got, what do you say?
It's not about getting it, Shay. It's the fact of the matter is that there are more talented people that are on the roster and that can get over. How come Chad Gable ain't getting over? Everybody's like, shoosh.
Good point. I like
that's
because he's short.
Because he's short.
I'm being honest. That's because it's again, we talked about this. I know you don't like it.
Short people matter.
Right.
Thank you.
No, you don't like it, right? But you have to look good to be a WWE superstar champion. You get what I'm saying? You have to have a certain look to you. It's even, be real about it, the cross sports, if you pick out like the majority of quarterbacks, you can always say, damn, he was always the cutest guy in school.
That's a handsome motherfucker. Yep.
Right. Handsome motherfucker. Not all of them. Like, no offense, your quarterback's kind of weird looking. He got acne on his face. I'm just saying. I mean, acne is natural. I just wanted to pick on your quarterback.
Benoit and Eddie weren't that short. They weren't shorter than Gable.
And again, their body mass makes them look bigger than how short they were. So it overcompensated for, which a lot of you guys know you have a problem with that. Then we got to this other match that I think is bullshit. I'm gonna say, and at this point, guys, if you're watching the program on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you are on the Mike Knoxxx show, please like, follow, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. We're not asking you to buy no Sunday dinners because it is Sunday. It's my birthday. Matter of fact, for my birthday, hit a subscribe and just hit the button. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. You know what I mean? You can be, unnotify us. Just hit the subscribe button. All right, ain't hurt nothing.
Drop the cash app.
Drop the cash app. Oh, real $ real Mike Knoxxx. Okay, there it is. So, Dice, I hated this. I know people didn't go for this. This is a personal vendetta for me. I hated seeing these girls fight.
It was
I will say this about the production from Raw on, right? It kind of got picked up kind of late in the steam. I like how they switched it for Shayna, backstage. But the match was some mid, okay? No, because people use that term, and I hate that because, that shit was from Reggie. Some straight up home. Okay? This match did not do it for me the way I wanted it to, but it could also, being the style of match that it was, this is probably the reason why maybe Ronda has gotten some advice to tell her maybe she needs to step away, because the second run for Ronda is not as impressive as the first run was. The first run had me thinking she was on some Kurt Angle trajectory type shit. And now I'm sitting here looking like, if you look at my Facebook from 11 years ago about who I said was the most underrated and overrated rappers, you would say that man was smoking peyote. Okay? I'm going to say this because this is some crazy shit. I like being real. I actually had one on my list, babe. Overrated rappers, Lil Wayne. Somebody shoot me in the face right now, but I'm too cute, so please don't do it. But seriously, that's how bad it was. So yeah, this match did not deliver at all. Your thoughts on this match?
This match, you can't have two people who can barely wrestle in a wrestling match. Shayna can go, but who's going to call the match? Which one of those two is going to orchestrate the match?
I think Shayna.
And call the spots.
I think Shayna wrestles good enough to do so.
I feel like she isn't. She's a good supporting character, I believe. But I do like a couple of spots in the match. I do love when Ronda does the knee jump.
Yeah, the step up knee.
The step up. That is pretty fire. I definitely think that's fire. They had some good spots.
Good spots.
The storytelling was a little off for me. And I think it was because it was a rush feud. This felt very rushed to me. It was like a month maybe.
Yeah, a month
since the last pay-per-view, and that's when they pretty much had this downfall. So I felt like for SummerSlam, you need a little bit more time with these two, especially with the personal history that they have and the fact that they're real life friends. I thought you could have did a little bit more.
I think it came out of nowhere. I think it was unexpected for Ronda to take the switch that she did, because at one point, all the dirt sheets would say about getting 20% of the time, shit does stick. Okay. They wanted to redefine the tag team women's division. And somehow, I do not know, no dirt sheet knows, because no one knows but her and the company why she is stepping away. If she's stepping away, that has to be presumed that she's stepping away. That has not been confirmed. They don't do that type of thing. They don't confirm those things this early. So we're going to find out what's going on with Ronda and if that's the reason why, Dice. But the match, to me, I thought it did have good spots in it. Then we got the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship match between Gunther and who the executive consultant says is the perfect specimen of how you make a wrestler, Drew McIntyre, once known as the Chosen One. I know that because I still have the original Chosen One t-shirt. See, fan from day one. And Gunther did his thing, and he is now about to break the honky tonk man's the greatest Intercontinental champion there ever was record. How do you feel about that in this match?
I wanted Gunther to lose. I
kind of low-key did too, but I knew he was going to win.
I just want to see what happens next with him, just because I want to see what Gunther can do without a belt. I want to see Gunther as a chaser at this point.
But didn't he chase it in the beginning? In fairness?
Did he chase this?
Yeah.
It was a short time. It was like he was on the main roster, then all of a sudden he got the belt. It was so fast. She's right. Records are made to be broken. Same thing as rules. I just thought that I just thought that the way that you brought Drew back in such a big manner to come back and address and face off against Gunther, because we hadn't seen Drew since WrestleMania. That man took a 3-4 month break, came back and caught an L.
Yo, had people thinking he was leaving, going to AEW, and I love that conversation that him and Triple H had publicly. Like, we laughed at it. Where Triple H had it in a conference call for the last pay-per-view for the PLE, and it was like we just laughed. You know what I mean? Like, he's here. This is what he does. You know what I mean? He was mending fences and in time. But I don't want Gunther to go for the world title, George. I'm not a fan of that. I miss the days, since I'm old today, Intercontinental Champion state where they were for a while before they came up. I think a lot of things in wrestling today, a lot of things in the world today, especially, everybody wants that microwave, society. I'm telling you, if you put some things in an oven and a crock pot, let that shit cook and marinate, it's actually better than you give it credit for. And I think wrestling is built that way. And once it started changing that foundation, everybody, because they're trying to clamor to the fans, I think ECW was a big fault in this. And I think AEW does this as well. To just let's get offensive. They won't get offensive. No offense, fans. We don't know shit. Most of y'all don't know shit anyway. I'm just being honest. We don't. Okay? You're right. Stories. All of us are fickle. I'm not saying you. I'm saying me. Fickle. Everybody. There's a reason why you have people in place that are script writers and things like this and been in the business. Again, shout out to the TV show Hills. Love that show. Then we got Dice. My man, Finn Balor, taking on the mummer himself, Mr. Seth, fuck you, Rollins. Coming out here, making fun of my peoples, wearing clothes from back in the day. There y'all go with that bullshit. Rollins. Stop it. Thank you. Wins the match because Judgment Day interferes, and this guy looking like a goddamn vampire from Vampire in Brooklyn, Damian Priest, interferes again, and Finn Balor's win to get the championship. We still have a guilty on our hands. Why this man gotta keep waiting to get his belt back? Seth, fuck you, Rollins. I've had enough of you. And look, I don't care. But so you should have cashed it in then, damn it. Like a real man. A real man, Damian. Like, what kind of name is Damian anyway? Right? Only Damian I like is Damian Wayans. Okay? That's Batman's son. Okay? Batman's son. Damian Wayne. Okay? Little Robin. Little Robin. Beat your ass. You gotta watch that cartoon, man. It's pretty damn good. But that's all we got. Your thoughts on this match, man? Because it was a good match. My son said it was his favorite match of the night. He said this was his match of the night. Christian thought this was his favorite match of the night. I thought it could have been. I personally did not like the finish. So for me, it couldn't be match of the night, but it was a damn good match. We were talking about it. I think at that point, I started having a side conversation. I kept saying, but people like, yo, this match is really good. This match. I personally thought this was the best match these two have had since 7 years ago. Your take?
It started out very positive for me. The ending, I didn't like the ending. I didn't like the ending at all. It was good spots, but however, that was some of the best promo work that we've seen from Finn Balor in a long, long time, man. Yeah. And for him to not get that payoff, I felt like if this belt was already established more, I think Finn wins. Hands down, 100%. I think Finn wins. However, you got Seth doing media and talking about how he wants this to be a workhorse heavyweight championship and he wants to bring prestige to this championship. But I'm not going to lie. I felt with Damian, how the way Damian looked at him. That was my look. And that continued to be my look for the rest of the damn night. But Finn did his thing, man. I felt for him. I felt for him because 7 years.
You don't respect the Balor.
7 years.
I never hear you talk about the Balor.
I don't talk about Balor because it's damn boring now. This is the most interested I've been in Finn Balor in the past 7 years. The most. And I felt like WWE squandered this opportunity.
You know I love you, right?
Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna give you a personal walk-off right now. Just come back. 7 seconds. You're on the sandwich wiki right now. You're gonna leave Finn Balor alone. Okay? There will be no Finn Balor slander on the Mike Knoxxx show. Keep that shit in the comments. Okay? Your sandwich wiki's over. Welcome back to the program. You see this idiot? You see this idiot look at his face? Mr. Balor,
look at my face.
Best friend. Look at my face. Look at my face. Proud of this man. Damian Priest to go some damn where, man. The funny part is I knew he wasn't going to win the match either. I wanted him to, but we all knew Finn wasn't going to win.
It's not. I'm just saying, like before Judgment Day, Finn was coasting. Remember, he had that underwhelming feud with AJ. Like, come on, you can't sit up there and tell me, even though you're a fan of Finn, you can't tell me the man's been underwhelming.
No, I don't think it's been underwhelming.
What?
I do not. There's nothing about Finn that's underwhelming. What makes Finn underwhelming is the underwhelming booking to not put the strap that's the rocket on his back and watch him shoot up into the goddamn stars like Beyonce.
They had the man fall off.
Take it to the moon. Take it to the
stars. Fall off the top ropes that magically broke against Roman.
There you go. There you go.
I had to throw that one in there, but I mean, it was good.
I'm moving on before I say something I ain't supposed to say. Okay,
it was good.
This is a child's program. Okay, never. This show made for kids. Not even my kids. Then we got the co-main event. I'm gonna say this much about my man Triple H. I'm gonna say this. I've been critical. He's had his ups, he's had his downs. He tends to have his ear to the pulse of the WWE fan base, the universe, in their words. And he knows how to give us what they need, but not, or what they asking for, but not fully. Right? And I'm saying this to say, notice the match structure last night. Fans have been bitching and complaining about title matches being on different parts of the program. All 4 titles were the last 4 matches of the night. The Intercontinental title, the World WWE Champion Heavyweight Championship, the Women's Championship, and then the Universal Championship were your last 4 matches of the night. Shout out to my man for that. And shout out to Bianca Belair for doing her thing. Had your dumb ass thinking she was going to turn heel.
Yeah, listen, I was out. Well, listen,
do you guys not listen to the Mike Knoxxx show? Okay? She's not turning heel. Okay? Oh, that injury? Well, that's some bullshit. She ain't hurt, but we're going to go to that real fast. So Bianca hurt here looking amazing. Charlotte in her role because we all know that's solid.
This is so great. This is so great. His microphone keeps popping. This is so great. We can barely hear it. This is so great. It doesn't even hit the same way, does it, guys? It doesn't hit the same way. See, it doesn't hit the same way. It doesn't hit the same way. You keep popping out. You keep popping out. You're too loud. Your decibels is too loud.
Oh my God!
Women's wrestler! Come on, guys! Tell me when I'm telling lies.
You heard that one, didn't you? Now, so look, I got backup, brother. Okay, Oscar coming in. Your girl, you big Asian, you want to mess with Oscar, man, you came in. Listen, my match of the night. This was my match of the night. What these 3 women did, reminiscent to me of, and this is where, again, I'm starting to put Oscar. Oscar's got to be 5, 6 somewhere on my list now, 7 of top women in WWE wrestling of all time. Because I just cannot see any other 3 other than inserting Bayley in this. Again, I don't know why everybody loves Becky Lynch so much. I just don't. Becky can't touch these 3 girls in the ring. In that squared circle, she can't wrestle better than these 3, nor Bayley, nor Sasha.
But she's the man.
This finish, first of all, I stole this picture from WWE on purpose. You see the referee, right? She can look right at Oscar. How you don't see her spin the mist in my girl Charlotte's face. That's
She gotta make sure Bianca's Bianca's shoulders don't touch the mat,
bro. I'm suspending my disbelief. Okay, she threw up blue mist out of her own.
Even if she does see it, it's nothing she can do though.
Anyhow, Hooch, watch it. There's nothing she can do
because it's a triple threat match. You can't lose over disqualification.
That depends on their writing when they want to say that or not. They didn't say that last night. I'm just saying. Anywho, finish was amazing. My match of the night. And then, shit, as Bianca is celebrating the championship. Oh, look, Bianca Belair. She's your new champion. Oh, my God. Heidi ho. Look at me. And then, boom, all of a sudden, and new. And then all of a sudden became, cash in, flip, and new. Women's champion, Io Sky. I'm telling you, I've never seen a girl, meaning my girl, my baby girl, scream in celebration in one voice, and then 3 minutes later scream in pistosity because Io Sky beat her girl, Bianca Belair. Again, my match of the night. The selling of the injury, wasn't really sure if she was hurt or not until we looked like she didn't even walk up all the way up the ramp. She's still sitting there. She ain't hurt. Okay. Your thoughts on this match?
Listen, she had me going because when she got dumped over that top rope, I said, oh gosh, she's hurt for real. She's literally crying. She had me.
She did, but she sold that.
She sold the hell out of that. I said, oh man, this is terrible. This is terrible. I was reeled in. Hook, line, sinker, I was reeled in. Straight bass mouth. Ha! Got me. They caught me. Until the intelligent wrestling fan in me said, how the hell she didn't make it up that ramp yet? How did she 7 minutes had went by and she had only got to she didn't even get to the edge, the corner of the entrance. I said, okay, never mind. She's going to come back. She's going to come back. And the finish was when she hit that 450 onto Charlotte. Oh my! Shout out to Charlotte because she could have broke her back. She could have broke her back.
Charlotte Flair is the greatest women's wrestler of all time.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Can you hear me now, Dennis? Can you hear me now?
No, the finish was crazy. I don't even think that I've seen a triple threat finish that was that crazy in a long time. If I have, but I think everybody looks strong. Everybody looks strong in that match, and I mean, Asuka does what Asuka does on some Muda shit, which is fine. Charlotte doesn't take the fall. Mm-hmm. Bianca gets the heroic shenanigans in the pin, gets the dub, and then she gives Io the rub, which is fine. They gave her like I said last night, they gave her the Rousey treatment where Rousey got worked on, and then she was hurt, and she heard Liv Morgan's music, and you just saw Ronda Rousey go, oh shit. They gave her that, and that's fine. That's fine. If you can get a quick transition like that, because you needed to get this belt onto Io sooner than later.
Why?
I feel like there's so much backing behind Io that you got to strike while the iron's hot. She doesn't talk very much, so it's kind of hard to get into her character. She has to reel us in with mannerisms. She has to, look at Bayley a certain way, or she has to do things to Bayley that Bayley's doing to her, because she can't really talk very good English, and it's very hard. But thinking of potential, we can get Io versus Asuka for an actual title. I'm fine with that. Going forward, if we're talking about we don't want Bianca and Charlotte at the top all the time. Okay, we got some fresh blood. You happy now?
Here's my thing about this whole thing, honestly. Remember the dirt sheets was telling you they were breaking up?
Yeah.
I'm not a dirt sheet, and I told you that it wasn't happening. Because the wrestler herself, Miss Martinez, a.k.a. Ding Dong, hello, told us what their dice that she was here to do what now in her career?
Put people over.
She wanted to put these girls over. And all the distinction, all the ways that it looked in the storyline. Again, you hear the people, but you still got to write what you know is right best. Where is she at in this whole thing? She the one who leveled Charlotte Flair with the briefcase. She's the one that leveled Asuka with the briefcase. She did that. She helped her cash in. I don't think she's turning on people the way y'all thought that she was.
When's the last time we got Bayley versus Charlotte?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Keep it for Mania. Because we're going to be in Philly. So keep it there. I want 3 to 4 women's main events or 3 to 4 women matches at WrestleMania weekend. That's what I'm hoping for. And I'm not counting one of them being a time. I'm talking about 3 to 4 single, one-on-ones or whatever kind of matches for the women in WrestleMania Philadelphia. I'm expecting and hoping anyway. Then we get the so-called chief, the one y'all want to give him the Oscar, Mr. J. Main event, not your tribal chief, Uso, coming in looking dapper, got his back all done up for nothing. Then you see, admire it, as you would say. Smell it and love it for your tribal chief. Not the tribal chief of staff. You can put that up for me because it's my birthday. Hey, but for Roman Reigns, the longest champion any of you guys ever seen in your life. Well,
does he pass Hulk Hogan?
No, he's coming.
I know, but does he?
Does he? I think I told you before.
He's still about 300 days.
Now I'm hearing that. Well, I think he's going to win for sure in that 300 days. It's like another year, damn near.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's another 300.
I think he goes to Mania for sure, and then maybe by Mania. Especially now, again, this is where the dirt sheets do be correct. When they're saying that he's not even scheduled for a PLE for the next 3 months.
That boy got a hell of a contract.
So I look at it like he does. He does. So he got vacation coming up, time off coming up, whatever the case it may be. How true that is, again, I don't know.
That boy got a whole Nash and Hogan contract wrapped in one.
But I'm seeing that after last night, him and Solo got issues. Okay. And now we know that Jay and Jimmy has issues. To go behind the curtain, Dice, because you said this is what the two brothers wanted.
Splash! The reign is over! Who the hell? What the hell? Are you freaking kidding me? Jimmy, what the hell did you do? Because I love me some me. I can't stand myself.
Roman's like, even Roman didn't know he was going to do this shit. I don't think this is planned. Okay, I don't think it's one of them things, like the wise man said something. I think he just let it happen. You know what I mean? Because if you look at Roman's face, even in the ring, he's looking like, really? What the heck? Even Solo's like, what's going on? Again, I'm not going to sit here or try to act or say I called it. I called it in the sense, DJ, of it being, watch they do this, right? And then you had said to me yesterday they had put out several times about the Usos themselves want to have a rivalry. Even if that's true, or I'm not saying it's not true, but if that's to be the case, I disagree with it. Right? And I know someone should say, well, where do you go from the bloodline from here? Where do they go from here? You have to start doing these kind of things. I don't think so. The Horsemen stayed together for a long time before they fought each other. Members came in and out, but the core between, stayed the same. J.J. Dillon, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully, until Tully had his problems, right? Then came in Barry Windham and so forth. Holy Anderson in the beginning as well. You can do this to me with this. They don't have to break up. They could be like Arn and Tully. The Usos could be the champions forever for all I give a shit. Okay? Roman can be your heavyweight champion forever for all I give a shit. Solo can be your intercontinental champion or I don't care. I'm not a fan of bringing up the Usos the same way I wasn't a fan of bringing up Shayna and Ronda. I do not like it. I don't like this storyline. I don't like the booking from it. I don't care about what they personally want to do. Okay? Because most times I see brother matches, they always suck, first of all. They are never something we cry home about or sing home to mama about and happy birthday to me about. That's not what the case may be. So I thought for the first time in a very long time, Dice, that a match featuring Roman Reigns in the Bloodline storyline was not the match of the night. I thought the match and the story of the night went to the ladies that became before them, because I thought the ending was typical, what they will say, but we all know because he's home with spinal surgery. Vince called that call. He called it a long time ago than if he did, guys, because I said when he turned on Jimmy, when Jimmy turned on Jay, I mean, he was going to do it. And I said it because if you think about it, Dice, he admitted he didn't want him to be the guy.
Yeah, people forgot that.
To be the guy. It's about me. I'm the older brother here by about 2 minutes. Okay? It's always about Jimmy. It's always about Jimmy. He got the hotter looking wife, made him young. I mean, this is what it is. Your thoughts on this match and this turn?
I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. Next to the Steiners, Usos are my second favorite tag team of all time at this point. As smart as I am as a wrestling fan, I did not see this.
Never.
I saw that. I mean, I thought that, Jimmy was going to come out there, but why would you do it for the greater good? The greater good is making sure Roman isn't still in power. That's the greater good. But again, I did see they did a little, it was like a Facebook reel, and they want to face one another. Could you make this last until? No, I don't think you can. It's too far out.
Whoever made that picture, tell them I send them that they're stupid. They wasted their time doing all that beautiful editing work. That was beautiful work. Come work for us. The Mike Knoxxx show. We make sure your fucking shit get done the right way. Whoever you are, holla at your boy. Go ahead,
it's Sports Keita.
Sorry, mama.
The match was fire, but again, what it gave me, the way that Roman was doing Jay, it gave me those 2000. It gave me those.
Good point.
It gave me those vibes of of the Performance Center, of the Thunderdome, of him just beating the dog shit out of him and talking shit to him. It brought me back to those vibes, but this time Jay had more fight in him. Jay had more strength in him because he's now main event.
Jay did his thing in the ring. Even when he came out to the ring, and I was just rewatching it, I didn't even PB yesterday. When he had the crowd.
I just watched it on Twitter. Somebody had a view, and he had the whole crowd rocking. Like we watched SmackDown on Friday. He had the whole crowd just going crazy. I'm like, this shit is nuts. This is nuts. Like is it that y'all like Jay that much, or you hate Roman that much that you have to like Jay? You know what I'm
saying? This is all bloodline, blood work, and just in the words of Michael Cody.
The reign is over. Who the hell? What the hell? Are you freaking kidding me? Jimmy, what the hell did you do? Because I love me. I can't stand myself.
We didn't even talk about one of the most important parts, and that's Solo.
No, I said I think they're going to go Solo versus Roman, I think, and brother versus brother here. I think that's what's happening. Solo has been his mannerisms towards Roman, right? He's already
definitely slowly turning more into Umaga.
Yeah. Well, I see nothing wrong with that, by the way.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
At all. Wrestling is imitation, okay? And what they say, what's the saying? Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Yes.
So, but go ahead, because I just, like I said, I saw it coming, but I didn't want to see it coming, and it just, and that's one of the things for me. I just didn't like it, because why? I get they're going to explain it. They're going to probably say exactly what I said, because this is the show for the intelligent wrestling fan. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. It's going to be, I want to be the man and not you.
At some point, we're going to get probably a fatal 4-way. That's fine. You can stretch
that can go now. That can go to Mania. The bloodline, a bloodline fatal 4-way for the tribal chief title. I like that. I'm still in it. It wasn't yours. I'm going to erase that.
What? I mean, the slow build for this can last. We got what 3 months till Survivor Series, just about. So, and then we got the Rumble, and then we got Jesus. This year is going by fast. Do you want Jay versus Jimmy on something like Payback or no? I don't want that on Payback. Give it to me on something another level. Pause. Boy. Give me that on Survivor. Give me that on Survivor Series or something. You know what I mean? Like, it just, I don't know. I'm still conflicted. My heart hurts. Let's go ahead. I've been down since day one ish. My heart hurts.
Down since day one. I've been down since.
I'm just gonna beat the dog. I'm just beat the dog out of Jimmy on WWE 2K Wrestling. I'm just beat the dog shit out of him for no reason.
That's what we're gonna just do it for no reason at all. Your final thoughts on this 35th edition of the Royal Rumble. Final thoughts, and give me your belt grade.
It was entertaining. I was entertained. However, the goddamn shit was long.
It's too fucking long.
It's just long, man.
All in or something.
After eating a bunch of tacos and drinking beer and margaritas, I was ready to pass out. It was a couple of times. I'm sitting in my computer chair watching it. I'm like, yo, if I sit on this couch, it's over with. It's over with. I gotta sit up.
I kept telling you to move. I kept saying you need to move.
It's a long pay-per-view. It felt like a Mania. I saw nothing wrong with the card. My only gripe with it would probably be the Battle Royal. That's for selfish reasons. And then the Ronda and Baszler match. But you definitely could have substituted Trish and Becky Lynch for that.
Hurt. They were hurt. I mean, Trish is hurt.
She's hurt.
Yeah, that's why that match didn't take place.
Okay.
And Kevin Owens is hurt. So that's why the tag team belts weren't defended.
Yeah.
And that's why I thought the way that Triple H booked the night, making sense. We know Brock normally goes first. Okay, but doing Jake Paul a favor. I mean, Logan Paul a favor and go see his brother fight. That's pretty great. That's how you as an owner or someone in charge of talent, that's great. Brock still did his thing and then still put over Cody. Okay, those are some things, again, were unexpected to happen, right? I didn't expect him to put Cody over like that. I think I do remember once. I really want to remember what it was. It might have been maybe somebody putting Brock over. Maybe that's what I see. I just
somebody
see
in the comments said it was Angle. I can't remember. It said it was Angle from WrestleMania 19.
That's what it was. I knew it was somewhere, but I thought also that was Angle, I think, holding up his arm. You know what I mean? As opposed to Brock holding up Cody's arm. There's the difference there when you look at who's putting someone over. It's who's grabbing the other person's hand, holding it.
Was it Eddie Guerrero?
No, it was he said it right. It was Kurt Angle after their match that they had. Kurt Angle put his hand up like, yo, Brock did his thing. You know what I mean? And gave Brock that rub. But again, the way this was booked to have those title matches, the last 4 matches of the night, I thought it was brilliant booking. For me, and I know I just jumped in there, blind tagged you. I'm going to give this, I'm going to give it a 4.0. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 U.S. titles currently. Like, I get where they're going. I see it. There were just some things personally that I didn't like. And I also took it as I'm watching it last night. I had that AEW in my ear, thinking about if this was an AEW pay-per-view, how would I feel about this? Right? And if it was AEW, we kind of would have got it a look. And I said, I got to even that out. I got to give it the same, the attention and how we critique AEW. I got to critique them the same way. Although the placing was great, the stories were great. Some of the matches finishes I didn't like. Again, no big surprises. I was hyped for that. Tribal Combat showed me on it being something more than just a goddamn, Extreme Rules match. It's pretty much what it was. Yeah. You did give me the fugazi of having all those rows in the front row be empty. Roman was on ESPN saying that the entire family was going to be there. I thought they could have did so much with this. Maybe they just couldn't pull it off. And some things happened. I don't know. But because of those things happening, no Randy Orton, no big surprises, no Bray Wyatt, no Carlito, no Tribal Combat being the way that it should be, in my opinion, and the fact that although Bianca Belair won that title, maybe, just maybe, I'm the guy who says, give that to Charlotte Flair, get one of those wins out the way, and then have her cash in. But oh, my bad, because we all know about the backstage politics of my girl Charlotte Flair. She ain't gonna lose like that after just winning the belt. So they did it to Bianca, and it gives her more sympathy because she was hurt and other things that she won the title. So good there. So for me, 4 out of 5 U.S. title belts. Great show. Love where they're going. But for me, it didn't give me the surprise that I want from a SummerSlam. It didn't feel like SummerSlam to me.
I'm also going to go with a 4 out of 5. But I'm gonna go with the classic 99 Intercontinental Championships.
Which one? The yellow one right there or the white one over here?
No, not the yellow one. The
Ultimate Warrior?
No. The Attitude Era.
Oh, the one that Cody brought back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you said, it definitely was a good show. It did keep me entertained, whether or not I like the matches or the outcome. It was. I agree. It was fine. It was fine. As far as one of the big 4 shows go, I would still keep it. I would still say that's
SummerSlam ain't going nowhere.
It's an exciting night. We look back at this pay-per-view in 3 months.
I was hyped for it.
Would it still be entertaining? Absolutely. So I think the lasting power of this night or last night, it stays. So for me, 4 out of 5 Intercontinental Championships. Good night. Overall, I was entertained the whole night. And just because my guy didn't win doesn't mean the whole pay-per-view was shit. It's fine. It's fine.
Well,
some of y'all internet people gotta stop that. Still real me, damn it.
I wasn't supposed to make it past 25, they told me. Joke's on them. I'm still alive. Throw that drink up in the sky. If you see a shot, pull a shot. Happy birthday to me, Jay Uso. Fuck you. You got what you deserve for trying to stun on your brother Jimmy.
Wow.
You got what you got. All right.
Wow.
That being said, listen, guys, do not wake up tomorrow morning and say to yourself, I love me some me. And don't love God. I'm out of here, y'all.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah. Perfect Plex Radio. We about to go live on him. Mike Knoxxx. That's with 3 X's because he's hardcore. Are y'all ready? We about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go! At the money, now you're all what you getting in. Perfect Plex Radio, got them listening. Mike Knoxxx, from Cena to The Rock, or whatever wrestler is hot. News to interviews, this a one-stop shop. Matter of fact, let me give you more choices. You could call in and be the voice with the voiceless. So what you waiting on? Let's get it cracking. Let's talk wrestling, that's enough rapping. Perfect Plex Radio. Simply, we about to give y'all something special.